Hey guys, my name is Lily and today I want to show you how a beginner can sharpen knives just like a professional. And for this you're going to need a sharpening jig like this one here. And I got this device from itsjustsharp.com. They were so nice to send me this product for free, and also they were so nice to sponsor this video. And with this jig, which is of awesome quality, you will get 4 basic sharpening stones. So these are the 4 essentials with different grids going from 120 to 1500. Now for knife enthusiasts who really want to make their knives super sharp, you can get the level up stones, which is a 4-pack of stones which have a very fine grit. And with those you can bring your sharpness to an extreme level, and you can even polish your knife. And for those who are in a rush, they can get the Golden Elites package, and it's a set of 4 whetstones which are gold plated and which allow you to sharpen your knives in only 1/3 of the time. Now before we mount the jig, I want to mention that it's pretty lightweight actually, and it can be dismantled very easily by just unscrewing 2 screws here, and then you can pack it up into this small bag and store it away in your house, or you can even take this into the wilderness or into a remote cabin if you have one. So I really like this thing because it's so small, compact and easy to transport. And it's actually pretty easy to mount. You just use the vise here and tighten it like that. And that's it. So now you have your jig sitting very tight on the table. So to mount your sharpening stone onto the jig, you just take the sharpening stone that you desire, and they actually come with this black ABS stand underneath, which has a triangular shape in the front and in the back. And you just take this and put it into here, and then you pull back on the spring. And this is how you can mount the sharpening stone onto the jig. Okay, so you have a screw here that fastens down, and now you can start sharpening. Okay, so now I want to sharpen a couple of knives. The first one is the one by the company Spyderco. It's an EDC knife, and it has a V edge here at the front. It's actually really dull, so it's really time to sharpen it. Okay, now to get the knife into the jig, you need to open these screws. Now before we start sharpening, we first need to set the angle of the device. Here you can see that in the instruction it says that you shouldn't sharpen in a too shallow angle or in a too steep angle. You should sharpen so that the sharpening stone and the secondary bevel is parallel. So right now we are far too high, so I have to go down lower, much lower. Okay, just found the perfect angle, and now I slowly start to sharpen. I'm done at this side, and I'm going to take out the knife now. Okay, so now I'm done with the sharpening stone, and I'm going to switch it out for the next one. So now we go down to 320. So this thing is pretty sharp right now. I'm going to switch to the finest stone that I have right now. And this should be the end of the sharpening process. Now I want to do one more strike or two more strikes at the other side. Okay, so this is the knife so far. It's really, really sharp. And now I want to sharpen the serrations as well. And now I want to show you why this device is so awesome. Now why this thing is so awesome is you can take this entire jig off by unscrewing the screw here. Okay, so now this is off, and now you can insert any file that you want. And I happen to have this round file here, which is really small and perfect for the serrations. The only thing is that it's so small that the screw is not reaching it, so I have to put in a little bit of cardboard and then stick in my file, and then I can screw down the screw onto the file just like this. So now we have a small file mounted into the jig, and now we can go forward and sharpen the serrations. Okay, I've just mounted a triangular file, and with this file I can sharpen the smallest serrations here as well. Last but not least, I always use a strop to remove the burr. Okay, now I want to try out my knife by cutting this piece of paper. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So as you can see, pretty sharp. Okay, so the Spyderco comes with a V-edge and with serrations, and we were able to sharpen both of them. And now I want to sharpen a different style of knife, which is this one here. This is by the company Mora, and it comes with a Scandinavian grind. And I want to sharpen this to a true Scandinavian grind without a secondary bevel here. I really just want to sharpen the flat area here. Okay, so now I'm trying to find the right angle, and we are still too steep here. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, let's go. I'm slowly working my way up to 1,500. Look at the edge. Oh my god. Yeah! Okay, I know I don't have a lot of hair, so you probably won't see this. Oh my god, yeah, it's cutting here. So I just cut off my own hair. Oh my god, this is sharp. Okay, this is really sharp now. So I really have to take care that I'm not cutting myself with this one. So, as you can see, it's possible to sharpen a Scandinavian grind as well. Now quickly, I want to sharpen two of my kitchen knives. Here I just want to take the 600 stone because they are actually not that dull. Okay, so how do you know when you're finished with the knife? It's pretty easy. You just have to check for the burr, and that's the burr right here. So when this is coming up, you're done. Nice. Now if you look at the knife here, you can see that this knife actually comes with a hollow grind. So I'm not going to sharpen this area where the hollow grind is. So I'm just going to sharpen the very edge, which is the secondary bevel. want to sharpen this machete, which I've used in Africa, and it's really dull. So I'm going to use a file to sharpen this. Okay, so for the machete I want to switch to a file because these sharpening stones, they are just too fine. The machete is actually so dull, you cannot even cut yourself if you want to. So now let's take an ordinary file and attach it to the jig here, and that's it. Now it's really cool that I can move the file left and right, twist it like this, because this way I can sharpen like that and twist it and sharpen here as well. Although this is just sharpened with a file, I gotta say it's really sharp. It's not razor sharp of course, but it's enough to hack through the jungle of Africa. I really like that you can, you know, switch this thing out and use a file instead. So pretty awesome device. I like it and I'm going to keep it for myself, so I'm not going to give it away or something. This is mine now and I'm going to use it regularly to sharpen my knives. There's one more thing I would like to say. So with these stones you can sharpen your blade with a flat secondary bevel. So it's a flat grind. It looks like this, okay? So that's pretty much a standard bevel and it's very often used for many knives. But there's another bevel which is called convex grind or convex bevel. It looks like this. So this here is just a different kind, which is also used by a lot of people, and with the convex shape your secondary bevel is a little bit more stable. And when I got this device I thought that I can only make this V edge here, but I just had an idea how you can still make a convex grind with this device as well. Okay, so I happen to have an empty ABS plastic stand, which is the same size as the other ones. And now I'm going to take this piece of leather and I'm going to cut out the same rectangle. Oh, I have a sharp knife that I can use for this. Nice. So I'm just going to cut this out here. Okay, and next I'm taking some super glue. And first I glue on the leather, like so. And then I have a piece of sandpaper here, which has about the same size as the leather. And I'm going to glue this sandpaper onto the leather as well. Besides that, you could also make a leather strap like this one if you just leave it like this. And if you just use this grinding paste. And you can apply it to the leather, and then you have the same thing as here, which is just a strap, which you can also use with this device. But now I want to make a convex edge, and this is why I want to glue some sandpaper onto the leather here. So this is how you can make your own sharpening stone with sandpaper. And actually for the convex grind you would need more leather because this is now too flat and it doesn't flex enough. Normally it should get compressed quite a lot, so maybe instead of the leather it's better to take an old mouse pad and cut it up. And the leather is fine, but it's a little bit too stiff still. Still, I want to try this out now. What also helps with the convex grind is you can go up and down as you sharpen the blade, like that. And if you continue doing that, you will get a convex edge as well. Now, if you take a very close look at the reflection of the light, very slowly we are getting a convex edge here. Alright folks, so I've sharpened my knives and the machete, And I gotta say, I'm really impressed by the quality of this jig here. It's unbelievable how versatile this jig here is. And be honest guys, sooner or later you are going to have to sharpen your knives. Even if you use the hardest steel, the most brittle steel in the world, which holds the edge for a very long time, sooner or later your knife will get dull, no matter if you use it for EDC in the kitchen or in the jungle. And some people just go to professional knife shops, which is okay, but it's going to cost you money. And if you want to save money, you only have to sharpen about 4 knives yourself, and then you already earned back the cost of this device here. Amazing, right? Now this special model is available at justsharp.com, and if you use my link in the description below, they will give you a 10% discount on this product here, and it will be automatically applied when you go to the checkout. Alright guys, so this is it for today. I really want to thank you for watching, and stay tuned till next time.